Good evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhun Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and ISO certified international education and training institute. In last 3 years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus professional and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional IGP is a training faculty for skill development, which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualifications. Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student and community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by offering formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate professional generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to student job seeker, job holder, and also for learner the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar, courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 premium services for free, like create own portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and world knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can upgrade all day. Kids learning game, website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learner by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and we serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concept for the learner we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind, don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1610 webinars successfully. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1610 webinars successfully. Dear IGP speaker, participant, and well-wisher, at this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We changed and designed our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will benefit it. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. So create your account for once with profile information. Note that with profile information, you will enjoy our feature. With business data, you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace Slido. You have to join regular on our website. Now you can share all of our previous webinars with verified e-certificate. Now it's easier and time-oriented because after the session, we will not provide you any code for certification. You have to take part in one exam. After that, if you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, then you can download your certificate of gratitude. If you are an online live quiz competition winner, you can download your certificate of participation. If you are selected for a lifetime membership, then you can download a certificate of lifetime membership easily. Besides this, if you participated in any award function which organized firm and support with IGP, you can download that also. You can instantly prepare and download 18 types of instant certificates from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influence in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities in the Pandemic, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2020, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2021, Certificate of Achievement IGP Knowledge Seeking Campaign 2022, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 1, Authentic Assessment in Teaching Learning, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 2, Teaching English as a Foreign Language and Assessment, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 3, Digital Classroom and Engagement Tools, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 4, The New Trend in Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 5, Upskilling, Organizational Leadership and Managerial Skills, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 6, Trend and Innovation in Mathematics Education, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 7, Research Comprehension Approach, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 8, Art in Teaching a Special Program in the Art, Certificate of Participation Webinar Series 9, 21st Century Tools in Teaching Mathematics, Certificate of IGP Corporate Ambassador, Certificate of IGP Campus Ambassador, which you can prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1000 plus international level quiz with verified e-certificate. Teaching tips for teacher, health tips for parents, health tips for teens, gamification tools for teachers. You can join IGP Alumni. You can check out our 50 plus premium services website for free and many more. Dear IGP well-wisher, we promised previously, but lack of technical issue, we are late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous condition. We solve all issues from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. You can check out our dashboard for all webinar details. It's a cordial request to check all button and pages on our website. Surely I can say you will be benefited. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. At present, we are going to start our 1611 webinar, which name is Your Health, Your Responsibility. And today our speaker, son name is Dr. Sunil Malhar Kulkarni. He is from India. Before I hand over this to our speaker, sir, I want to share a very little bit about him. Associate Professor BVDU, College of Nursing, Sangiri. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma'am. Nice to see you once again.
Sir, please present your presentation.
Ma'am, I will upload first. Kindly allow me to upload.
Is the presentation is uploading, sir?
Not yet, ma'am.
So to share the presentation, first you have to go present.
Present, yes, I clicked that. Then I got three
Then you have
options,
to click
slide.
on slides. Then you have to click on your computer. Then you have to upload your file where your file is located in your computer.
Yes, ma'am. It's working, ma'am.
Sir, is there any problem?
No, ma'am. Around 90% is over. Just 1 minute. Yes, ma'am. It is uploaded. Can you see?
Okay, sir, the stage is your. You can start your presentation now.
Okay, ma'am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Before starting, I wish to thanks the IGP because they are providing such opportunity to me and they are providing a big learning opportunity to overall the world. Today's presentation, the topic is your health, your responsibility. We are going to discuss this point under four headings, that is what is concept of health, what is disease, prevention of disease and responsibilities of the health. Objectives of today's presentation to know the concept of health and disease. So what is health, what is disease? To make understand the importance of health in life, because it is a natural gift, we must know its importance health in life. To discuss the promotive measures for the health and preventive prevention of disease. So promote the health and prevention of disease. And last, to share the responsibility towards the health. With small introduction, you are architecture of your life. This is a great sentence. You are architecture of your life means you are building your whole life. You are architecture of your healthy life. So when you want to healthy life, you have to take the responsibility. You should be the architecture, designing and performing. Your health is your responsibility. Health, it is a fundamental right of every individual. The theme for the World Health Day 2023 was Health for All. That means to achieve certain level of the health status by each and every individual with efforts. To keep the body in good health is the duty. Everyone's duty is that to keep the body in good health. As the caption is that, thought is that health is wealth. When health is perfect, that is the most valuable property or wealth for every individual. In olden days, health was considered as absence of disease. There is no disease, there is no sickness, there is no injury, that means health. But by the World Health Organization, WHO defines very clearly and broadly what is the health. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, social well being and not merely an absence of disease or infirmity. So, WHO says that it is a state, it is a dynamic state of what completeness is there of physical aspect, our body, mental aspect, our day to day mental activities are there, thinking, reasoning, remembering, recalling, responding, and social being, well interacting with the others. Along with that, there will no or there will be absence of any disease or infirmity, decreasing power of the body, decreasing working ability of the body. Why this health is so much important? There are few aspects are there, lot of aspects are there. For discussion, we have taken few of that. First, health prolongs and makes the productive life. So you want to live long and you want to be productive, active, do something, make something, then you should be the healthy. Health prevents the diseases and loss of money or loss of wealth. Third, healthy person can better manage the stress. Stress is the one type of motivation is there. So manage the stress. It is easy when you are healthy, physically, mentally, socially. When you are healthy, you will feel self-esteem or self-satisfaction, fullness of the person, joyful person. A caption is that it gives the base meaning of that. Take care of your body. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. So healthy body or healthy person will live long, and the body, healthy body will allow you to live long. When you are considering the health like building, there are four corners are there or six corners are there of each four sides and up and down. Same like the health, there are various aspects are there, different views are there of the health. They are working harmoniously together and working as a one. Few of that: physical health, mental health, social health, spiritual health, emotional health, vocational health. There are around 15 to 16 different aspects of health are there. Physical dimension. Physical means our body functions. So perfect structure and functions of the body organs, that is a completeness of the physical dimension. It can represent as good appetite, good sleep, elimination daily, body movements are there, body weight is right, and clean body and other are there. That says our physical part of the body is good. Mental dimension. Mental, it's brain function, that thinking, learning, responding, reasoning, remembering, they are there. It is ability to respond well to the experience of the life. So every experience is different. It may be joyful or it may be sorrowful. In that you have to respond properly. Reaction is different and respond is different. Reaction means without thinking, without having a best selection of the chance, giving the action. But respond is proper thinking, thinking about the benefit of the response, best way of the response. Mental health helps the person to adjust with free of conflicts or free from conflicts and face the problem effectively. So generally we are saying the problems, but this mentally healthy person, they says these are the challenges. These are the challenges and they are facing with happiness. They will find different solutions for that. Social dimension of the health. Social dimension includes harmony and integration within the individual, between the individuals, and among the individuals. So, person, their various aspects, they are working well, they are interacting with family members, very good or harmonious, they are working with the society as well as through the various mass medias, they are working with the various members of the worlds. Good social relationship. It needs certain social skills. For example, communication. Communication, how to respond in the words, body language, according to the situation, according to the person, you have to communicate. the proper message in the right form, cooperation within the family, in a different groups, maybe working groups, student groups, or any group where you are present, helping to the others, listening. Listening is actively hearing of the others. That is the important part. So when you are listening properly, you will able to respond properly, and respecting everyone. Respecting everyone includes all the things in the world. It may be living things, it may be non-living things, it may be human beings, animals, even any objects. You have to give respect to each and everyone because they are directly or indirectly helping us. The social skill includes you can interact with all members. These may be children, different genders, different health status. That shows you are socially good, healthy. Emotional dimensions. We have different emotions are there. Some happy emotions are there. Some sad emotions are there. Every emotion having its importance. Emotional stable person, it will express all the emotions in right manner. This is a symbol of the happiness. So take one example of that. Negative emotions. When you are so much angry, how to express this anger? You can perform the work in the garden, at the home, maybe in the gym. So that anger energy you can express in better way. These are the best way to express the emotions. Vocational dimension. Vocation means work. It may be physical work, it may be mental work, it may be social work. Every work is respectful and important for everyone. These are the few job occupational members are there. So everyone, health departments are there, engineering departments, education departments, lawyers, social communication member, transport. So everyone, policemen, politicians, all are important for individual, society, and nation's health. Spiritual dimension. Spirituality means pureness of life or living. The simplest meaning of that spirituality is to be good and to do good for all. So you have to behave ethically, morally, and work maintain the work culture, as well as you have to do good things for each and everyone without any discrimination for human beings or even from the environmental factors. It may be living or non-living. Practice the standards of morals and ethics in lifestyle. Morals, day to day individual persons, what we are learning, that the best ways, good ways to behave, these are the manners. Whereas when you are working as a professional, how you are working in a good ways, these are called as ethics. Profession gives specific expected behavioral way. Every religion says the spirituality. The words may be different, but the meaning and actions are same. Few other dimensions are there. Economical, money, less or more money disturbs the health status. Education, everyone has to take the education, all type of education. It may be life related, social skill related, or different skills are there, religious, social communication, cultural aspects. So various nations are there, cultural variety is there to perform the various functions. It may be marriage, it may be birth ceremony, or it may be any celebration of events. They you have to celebrate it with a simple way, helping to the others and not disturbing to others. Environment, it's most important because constantly we are interacting with the environment. It may be inside the body or outside the body. We can't live without the environment. Take care of the environment because the nature is mother and she takes care of us as well as you have to take care of nature. Nutritional food. Food is like fuel for engine, like nutrition is fuel for human body. So what you eat, so you become. If you are eating very wrong things, like alcohol, drugs, other things. It may harm to your body. Philosophical dimension is the wisdom or your pure life meanings and behavioral way. Truthness is there, and healthcare dimensions, availability of the health services and its utilization to maintain the health of individual as well as surrounding. Our health having various aspects at the same time. Our health is depends upon many factors. Health is depends upon many factors, that is called as determinants of the health. So there are various factors influencing the health. Few of them mentioned in this diagram. It may be biological, it may be individual behavioral, environmental, socio-economic, socio-cultural, health system, age and gender, science and technology, information and communication, equality, social justice. These are related to the individual, family, community, society. Ultimate aim of each and every factor is to promote the health, or we have to make this factor favorable for health. We'll see one by one. First is the biological. Biology means our body, structure and functions of our body. Mainly this our body we are getting from the genes of the parents. But during the birth process, during the union of the genes as a fertilization, there may be some disturbances occurs or due to the radiations or infections or certain drugs. They can change the structure and function of the chromosomes. So you have to avoid such type of the things. It, if it is there, it may lead certain chromosomal anomalies. Different structures of the bodies are there. It may be loss of any body parts, may having certain specific diseases like mental retardation, diabetes mellitus, hypertension, or functioning difficulties are there. If heart having defects, if lungs having defects, if improper formation of the brain. There are so many examples are there you might have heard regarding that. Second, behavior and socio-cultural determinants. So our behavior totally depends upon our social structure where you live. But it totally depends in you how you are interacting with the society. Lifestyle is the best example of the social cultural aspect. Healthy lifestyles, healthy habits promotes the health and well-being, whereas bad health styles are there, lifestyles are there, it may cause a certain diseases. For example, if you are not taking exercise or taking excessive foods, it may lead obesity. Not taking care of the heart disease will be there. Smoking, alcohol can cause cancers or disturbances in the brain functions. It may be in oxygen, nutrition, especially B complex, or injuries can cause certain mental health problems. Environmental determines environment inside and outside. It totally controls our behavior as we are considering. At the same time, you have to control your environment or make the conducive environment, favorable environment from inside by your thinking, by outside your certain actions. Internal environment, we are considering every cell, organ, system, and overall the body. Whereas external, we are considering our environments, air, water, soil, microbes, animals, birds, plants, and what the different systems are there. Political system, religious systems are there, cultural systems, they are controlling our health. Socio-economic determinants are there. Economic means money or wealth. So both is important. How it is get, how to utilize, how to save. It is important. To getting the money, you must have proper education. You must work properly. Occupation. You have to use it for right purpose for your health as well as others' health. Health services are there. So health services are provided by public, private, corporate, or certain religious agencies are there. Everyone has to utilize the health services to promote the health and wellness and prevent the diseases. So lack of health services causes various health problems or serious health issues. Gender. It is one determinant of the health. You can just compare the health status of men and women. In women, you can see various inequalities are there in all aspects. It may be education; they are not able to take highest education in large number. Healthcare, compared to very less healthcare opportunities are there or utilizations are there, especially in the adolescence, pregnancy, birth, work. So the maximum work, it may be at the home or certain limited areas are there where they are getting financial benefits and other benefits very less. Population, the number of male and female, it is unequal is there. Status to the woman for decision making, home, taking part in the different areas. Nowadays, it's lots of improving, but it should be the equalization of gender, gender equality. Everyone can have every work with their choice and do the fullest abilities. Nutrition, taking of the diet. Most of the families they are taking the diet after men's or children's they are taking the diet or they will take yesterday's diet. Violence. Violence, it may be physical violence, it may be emotional violence, it may be sexual violence, it may be discrimination by any ways. So gender equality will maintain the health status of every individual. Other determinants are there based on that legal system. How the legal system is there? So there are certain laws for the health are there, protection of the health professional, protection of the individual members. For example, no smoking, ban on the tobacco materials, political system, good political administration is there, which are benefiting to the people, providing the work, providing the health system, providing the equality in gender, education, free and compulsory and choice-based education. Technology makes comfort to you to do the perform the activities fast, easy, and in better ways. Cultural practices are there. Cultural practices shows this is a celebration of your joy which promotes the health of others, health of environment. In that way, you have to practice the cultural practices and prevent the environmental pollution. So health, it is a multi-dimensional, multi-factor is there, but it having many advantages. Just opposite end of the health that is called as disease. In the simple way, this means not proper, is means comfort. So there is no comfort, uncomfortable, uneasiness is there. Disease and condition of the body or some parts or organs of the body functioning are disturbed or deranged. So disease may occur by affecting any parts, any organs or certain body parts in structurally or functionally. World Health Organization has defined the disease like it is a complete state of physical, mental, social, but WHO has not defined the disease because it is a multifactorial, multi-determinants are there and dynamic, constantly changing is there. It is very difficult to define. That's why they have given the broad definition of health. Disease, it may be meaning physical or psychological dysfunction. It may be temporary or permanent. Illness, what person feels about their health or day-to-day feelings, how he is feeling, being well or not well. That is represent or term as a illness, whereas a sickness means performing the role which may be lacking or in a different way in a disease. So disease person behaves in different way, whereas a healthy person. This is the best way to manage the health, that is called as epidemiology. EP means above, demo means people, logy means study. So scientific study of the people to maintain the health. So disease it considered as maladjustment in three factors are there, which has very important three factors are there. One is agent, means disease causing factor. Second is the host, that means human beings at any demographic difference, age, gender, and other things. And third is the environment. It is internal environment as well as external environment. So health is adjustment, whereas disease is maladjustment. But these three factors are there. They should come together and they should be favorable. Even any one of that is not favorable, disease will not occur. Disease will not occur. So what are the agent factors are there? These some titles are same but they having different meaning. For example, agents, these are the biological. Biological means living are there. It may be microbes, it may be plants, it may be animals, it may be birds, all the living things. Nutritions are there, protein, carbohydrate, fat, water, vitamins, minerals. Their less or more components can cause the disease. So physical agent, these are the body, things, objects, chemical agents, very chemicals are there in that very prominently we are saying as a drugs. If it is less improper or more, it can also cause the diseases. Mechanics, you are using different machines, how you are dealing or how you are working. Are you maintaining your body position proper? Mechanical disturbances are there, it cause the diseases. Second is the host, important that. So in the disease there may be weakness or it becomes susceptible by the age. We are considering children, pregnant mother, old age members, gender, women's, genetic structure is there. Professionals, we are considering the hard physical work members are there. They are may prone for certain diseases or work. Certain customs are there where we are not exposing to all components of the natural doctors, air, water, soil, food, sunlight. Habits, healthy habits cause health, ill healthy habits causes diseases. Behaviors of the individual, smoking, alcohol, taking drugs. So these are the important points are there. As I said, agent, these are the factors which causes the diseases. Biological, different microbes, nutritional, lack or more nutrients, physical increase or decrease physical agents, mechanical body positions and machines, chemicals, social unhealthy habits, no proper social interactions, relations. Host, it's a different age group, different sex, education, habitat, income, religious. In certain situations, they become as a susceptible. Biological factors, their body parts. If it is genetic defects are there or not taking care of the body, they become susceptible. Social, not having good socialization process. Lifestyles. Third is environmental factors, polluted air, water, soil, temperature, noise, they are causing many diseases. Outside environment, biological, these are the outside, whereas they can cause as an agent or they can cause as an environment because some animals they having the microbes. So the microbes becomes agent, whereas animals become environment. Some microbes they are providing base or area for living, so they become as an agent. Risk factors are there. In some cases, there are certain causes are there for the disease, but especially non-communicable diseases, lifestyle-related diseases, they are not exactly single factor for disease. We are considering their relations. Certain factors are there, multiple factors are there, and disease. That case, that term as risk factors. Like diseases of cancer, having many, it may be radiation, it may be infection, it may be genetic defects are there, it may be poisoning, peptic ulcer, it may be mental stress is there, diet is not proper, alcohol consumption, mental illness, it related to the brain development, it may be related to social relations are not there, or it may be lack of certain nutrients. Risk factors, in the presence of risk factors, disease may occur. So it called as risk factors. There are two types of the risk factors are there. One, we can make changes in the risk factors. Secondly, we cannot change certain risk factors. When you make the changes, it is called as risk factors modifiable. Modifiable, you can change it. So smoking, you can stop it or avoid it. Hypertension, you can take the treatment, keep under control. High cholesterol level, when you are taking fatty foods, junk foods, it will lead increase of the cholesterol. Maintain the physical activities will not cause the obesity. Obesity, it is the one condition where all diseases can occur. So these are called as modifiable risk factors. We are taking major actions on this to prevent the diseases. Non-modifiables, some diseases, some health problems are related to particular demographic factors like age. Children at the birth they are susceptible because immunity power is less, thinking and responding power is less, genetic defects are there, and then families, family history is there, improper family relations, it can be changed up to certain level. Okay, these are the examples. Multi-factors are there. For example, tobacco. Tobacco can cause cancers. It can cause dental caries. Dental problems are there. It also causes certain diseases of the gums. Whereas alcohol, it may causes cancer. It may cause as cardiovascular diseases. It may cause as liver diseases. Lack or more diet, it can cause malnutrition, maybe lack of nutrition or maybe overnutrition. Stress, you can modify it, manage the stress, take the action. It can causes almost all the diseases. It can causes almost all diseases because they changes all the hormones and secretions of the body. Hygiene, not taking cleanliness. Just take the clean in person and environment. So especially communicable disease will be prevented. The diseases, it is not occurring sudden. They having certain phases. Why it is important? Because in particular phase we can do certain actions. So before occurring any phase, we can do certain actions during just start, during the process. So disease occurs only when host is weak. Host is weak. If there is agents are there, favorable environment is there, but strong body, physical, mental, social, person will not get the diseases. If you are cutting anything, maybe improve the host, maybe decrease the agent, maybe promote the environment, there will no disease. One of that you can cut, get the healthy. What are the phases are there? There are two phases are there. One, it is called as before occurring the disease, that is called as pre-pathogenesis. Medical term patho means disease. So interaction occurs between agent, host and environment before occurring to the disease. Pathogenesis, when the pathogens agents are entering in the body but fully disease is not formed, it will start the disease process and it may turns into the disease. Disease pathogenesis. So these two steps gives clues or ideas where and what to take preventive measures for disease or curative measures for disease. This is the best example of that. So pre-pathogenesis and pathogenesis. I think this image is somewhat not clear, but just get few ideas are there. Pre-pathogens when the interaction occurs apart from our body, and pathogenesis the interaction occurs in our body. So outside the environment, simple measures we can perform to put various diseases. When it is enters in our body, we can early detect by having certain changes in the body, illness, sickness, or certain sign symptoms are there. Take the proper and early treatment, so it will prevent into the disease or it will prevent its complications. So spectrum of health. Health having 2 points are there. One is the wellness, second is a death. So it is constantly changing is there, depends upon the healthcare actions. It may goes to the positive health. If you are taking unhealthy habits, it may goes to the disease or even death. It is constantly changing, not stable. You have to take efforts. Individual has to take the efforts to maintain it at the health to the wellness or positive health. So consists of disease prevention. How to prevent the disease? So health, you can take simple measures are there, but to get the disease, you have to take special efforts. You have to practice bad habits. You can change the environment. You can have bad interactions with other. Then you will get the disease. And it is very hard. It is easy to maintain the health. Still, the disease are occurring and it is growing and growing. What are the goals of the prevention of disease? Is promote health to the wellness. Health, perfect functioning structure and function of the body, and wellness is happily doing each and every activities. Prevent the disease. Prevent the disease. Ultimately, you are preventing loss of money, time, energy, and even life. Restore the health if it is affected. Immediate responses are illnesses are there, sicknesses are there. Take the treatment so your health will be restored back at the normal stage. In certain situation, there may be illness occur, disease occurs. In that case, we are providing the health care to minimize the suppressing and distress. Success of prevent depends upon the knowledge, positive attitude, and healthy practices of health team and individual, and availability of the health care facilities. So it's both members are responsible, individual as well as health team members, to have proper knowledge, positive attitude, take care of the health and healthy practices. So prevention, it is categorized into the four levels are there. Four levels are there. That is primordial, primary, secondary, tertiary. Primordial, primary, secondary, tertiary. The different names are there at the stages of the disease process occurs in the environment as well as in the body. Primordial and primary, these are the away from the disease. When entrance into the body, secondary and tertiary actions are taking place. One by one, we'll see. This is a chart which gives detail of each and everything. So pre-pathogenesis, environmental changes in the agent host, whereas pathogenesis inside the body. In short, in pre-pathogenesis, these are called as primary prevention, primordial prevention, whereas in the pathogenesis, these are the secondary and tertiary level preventions. These are classified by specific interventions are there. We'll see one by one and then we'll come back to the same chart. It's a revision of that chart. Okay. So primordial level of preventions before occurring changes in the agent, host, and environments. So here we are preventing the risk factors only by having healthy habits of individual, healthy habits of the family, healthy habits of the society. So whatever the natural ways are there, we can use you to have adequate sleep, do the exercise, use the clean food, use the clean water, and live happily. Happiness is important. That is primordial. So your body will be healthy, wealthy. No need to take any further action to prevent the diseases or treat the diseases. So primary level of the disease. Primary level disease, action takes before the disease onset occurs out of the body. So premorbidal risk factor we are eliminating. Eliminating means we can remove maximum. Total remove, it is called as eradication. Eradication, totally remove. But it is not in our hands. Some factors may there try to eliminate it. Actions, these primary prevention level actions, these are the simple, cheap, but they are most effective. Everyone can do it for everyone, including self. The actions will be taken every individual as well as specific target groups to prevent certain health problems. The action modes are two ways. One is the health promotion, promote the health, whereas second is a specific protection. Everyone has to take certain protective measures. Health promotion, promote the health to the health, wellness, optimum health or positive health. Which are the actions are taken? These actions are grouped into the four. One, health education. Second, environmental modification, nutritional intervention, lifestyle and behavioral changes. Four important actions are there: health education, environmental modification, nutritional intervention, lifestyle behavioral changes. So, what is health education? Giving information and motivating the person to practice healthy ways. The health education, it is a simple, cost effective, and it does not need medical intervention, medical person, or it needs very short time. It can occur, can provide to the individual, family, various groups are there, but it has to work in a group. People, patients, primary groups are there, family members, leaders, social decision makers, because everyone's collective efforts will make health education effectively. Topics, so many topics are there: hygiene, personal hygiene, environmental hygiene, nutrition, what are the nutrients, what diet has to take, healthy habits, exercise, for example, periodical health checkup. Should not visit to the hospital when you are having the disease, but periodical checkup should be there. It gives the idea how your body is progressing. If it is changed, minor changes there, it will be prevented or it may be early treated. Environmental modifications. So what are the structure around us, we can make it best for our health. For example, safe water supply, use of the latrines, control measures for insects and rodents, good housing structures, waste management. So proper waste should not create the waste. If it is created, you can have the best means to treat it, or you can make best things from the waste also. Keep our environment clean and safe by plantation and using eco-friendly things. Eco means earth, friendly means good relation. So you need good relation among the human beings, you must need good relation to the environment. Next is the nutrition, diet. Our whole body is one part of food. So nutritional education, what are the different nutrients are there, food hygiene in the preparation, eating, breastfeeding practices. Immediately you have to start the breastfeeding after birth, even before removing the placenta. Exclusive only breastfeeding for 6 months. Next, complementary feeding, introducing the diet along with breastfeeding to the baby whose age is up to 2 to 3 years. Still, mother can able to give breastfeeding. She has to continue along with complementary feeding. Special nutrition programs are there for the vulnerable groups or certain age groups are there. For example, supplementary vitamin E, vitamin D, vitamin B12, iron and folic acid, iodine. Food fortification means adding certain nutrients into the food. For example, milk and vitamin A or iodine and salt. These are the nutrition promotes the health. Lifestyle and behavioral changes. Healthy lifestyles. Later on we are discussing few examples of that. Second, lifestyle must be based on our moral and ethical behavioral base way of behaving as our tradition cultures. They are saying the moral behavioral and ethical behavior at the work or education status, all the departments of the governments, they are important to maintain or to promote the lifestyles and behavioral of the individuals. Legal system, political system, social system, working system. Next is the specific protection. When you are preventing certain other factors, you have to take in certain situation protective measures for yourself and others. That is called as specific protections. For example, immunization. Various immunizations are available. They are preventing many communicable diseases. So we can see very few communicable diseases are there, but due to bad or unhealthy lifestyles, the diseases are increasing more and more. So immunization, cheap way, best way, simple way to prevent many diseases. For example, polio by polio vaccines, and polio can cause poliomyelitis where person is not able to function properly, paralysis of the body parts. Use of specific nutrition, just I told vitamin A especially for the under fives are there. Chemoprophylaxis. Chemoprophylaxis means certain drugs we are giving to prevent certain diseases in risk area of the disease. For example, malaria, we are giving chloroquine when somebody is complaining symptoms, early symptoms of malaria. Occupational safety measures, we are using the helmets, leather gloves, gums, dress or leather boots. So when you are functioning with the machines, you will not get injuries, you will not causes certain harm. Protection for the accidents. It may be two-wheeler, four-wheeler, other things are there. Use of the helmet, seat belt for vehicle. Speed control is important. Good condition of the vehicle. Protection of the carcinomas, cancers. No tobacco, alcohol, radiation exposure. No pollution of the environment factors, air, water, soil, food, sound, even temperature. Safe food, drugs and cosmetics. When it is prescribed by the physician, then and then you take the drugs. Do not use excessive cosmetics. Safe food, collection, preparation, preservation. So we are preventing mainly disease by first two, that is the primordial, simple healthy habits, and before entering in the germs or causative agents in our body by specific protection and health promotion. These are the simple ways are there. Next, these are the very difficult needs, specialized members. It's costly and complex. Secondary level of prevention in means we are taking the actions when the disease process starts or its complications are there. What are they? These are two: early diagnosis and prompt treatment. Early diagnosis, how it is possible by periodical checkup. We'll get deviation from the health in early stage. Screening, identifying simple tests to large population, identifying the risk groups or risk factors. Case finding. Case finding means finding the diseased person wherever they are or finding the agent where is the agent. And early diagnosis, examination and investigations are there. Simple examinations, investigations we are using for the large group, and for the confirmation we are using specific diagnostic test. When diagnostics are carried out, we are providing the treatment. There are various type of treatments comes under the medical care or health care. Health care. So prompt treatment includes specific treatment at the right time. So both is important. Specific treatment for specific health problem, and it should be get at the right time. It prevents infectious diseases from the infectious person to the other. It shortens the especially non-communicable diseases like diabetes, hypertension, other things shorten the disease process, or it may be come under control when you are early diagnosing and giving the prompt treatment. It also helps to prevent complications and sequelae. Complications, disease, one organ is affected, it may affect the other organs, it may affect the whole body. That is called as complications. Whereas sequelae means when you are improper treating or not treating, the body organs get completely damaged, cannot work properly. These are called as sequelae. So what is important that early diagnosis and treatment. So it will be minimize the disease process, shorten the hospital and medical care, and it will prevent complications. Tertiary level of preventions, once disease occurs, having certain changes in the body structurally or functionally, but we are taking still efforts of the structures or functions, it may regain. It may be regained in certain cases, or if it is not possible, we are providing some artificial things, supplements to there, so they can function as much as possible to the previous activity, previous power. Tertiary care level, it having certain conditions or causes are there why the person goes into the tertiary level. Complications are there, damage of the organs because lack of treatment, sudden damage, sudden birth loss is there, cut off there, the body organ will be damaged. Poor care, especially in the delivery, it's very precious life for mother and baby. Short time is there, efficient care is important, and accidents, immediate prompt early diagnosis and prompt for the accidents, it will prevent complication. But in some cases the tertiary level prevention, it may be like taking the vaccination of polio prevent the paralysis, whereas early diagnosis of the cancer prevent the causes of the cancers. So major action for tertiary level prevention is a rehabilitation. Rehabilitation. Re means again. Habilitate means the person will get its previous power. It may be certain level up to maximum level. This rehabilitation, it is again very complex. Large group is needed, long actions are there, deep involvement of all the health team members, other members and patient is there. But presently there are many therapies are available, various types of rehabilitation process are there. Therapies like physiotherapy related to the body parts, improve the function, gain the functions of body parts naturally or using certain artificial things. Psychology. So their emotional or lack of certain brain functions, They are providing the psychotherapy guidance, specific guidance are there, vocational guidance, how to work properly, how to work safely. Replacement of services, if the body part is not able to work, you have to change the work for the same person. For example, loss of legs, the person can work with hands. That is replacement of the services are there. Types of rehabilitation, this is a medical rehabilitation mainly used for store the function and structure of the body. Occasional, building the capacity of the person to work up to maximum level at the same or any other work. Social, social interactions, it will be improved. Socialization process, social skills are improved. Psychological, giving the guidance and counseling. So rehabilitation, many times we think that it is only for the person who are suffered and loss of certain body parts, but it may be needed to each and every members. It may be needed to each and every members because still we are not aware about our potentials. Lot of potentials are there in our body. To identify this potential, use of the potentials or develop the potentials, different rehabilitation processes needed for each and every individual. So we know what is health, what are the determinants are there, and what is the disease, what are the causes of the disease, and how to prevent the disease. Next is the right to the health. WHO Constitution has given the right to have highest attainable standard of the health of every individual. Also, every country's constitution they are given right to health or right to protection of health. So it is a fundamental right of every individual to have the health. But when the right comes, you have to think in the same way simultaneously certain other parts. Right of responsibility for health, right to have healthy environment, right to have free and quality health care. So right and responsibilities, these are the two comes together. When you are having the health of the right, you have certain responsibilities to perform towards the health. Here, two members we are considering the health professional members as well as the every individuals. They have equal rights and responsibility of sharing and taking the services from each other. And government, they are providing certain structures and facilities to get various health services available. Responsibility of the health, as WHO and nation says, it is responsibility of four members. First, individual responsibility. Second, community responsibility. Third, state responsibility. And fourth, international agencies responsibility is there. Four are there: one individual, second community, third state, and international. But what comes first? First comes individual. Why it is individual responsibility for the health? First point is there. So rights and responsibilities are two sides of the coins. When you have right for health, it is your responsibility to maintain the health. Individual health gives many benefits to individual. What benefits they are getting? Previously we have discussed: free from medical expenses, high productivity, free from stress, enjoy the life and satisfaction. When you need it, it is your responsibility to take efforts for maintain the health. Individual is part of family, community, and nations. So you have to take first steps from individual. It becomes family, community, and nation, world. Responsible individual takes maximum efforts to get the maximum benefits. So it's same for health. When you are saying the rights, you want maximum, You take maximum responsibilities for the health. Individual responsibility, you have to take care of various self activities, healthy habits, adjust with life situations. So you have to face happily, find the solution, take help of other members, remain active each and every body parts, physical, mental, social, spiritual. Community responsibility, it is a group of individuals, it becomes the community. More community involvement is important at each steps of healthcare. It means planning, implementation, evaluation, providing various resources, evaluation of the health resources. Nowadays, there is shifting of healthcare for the people to healthcare by the people. So provide health services to the people. It was old concept. New concept is that health care by the people. So like democracy, individuals' efforts are important. Health care should be taken by every individual, not others for the individual. War against disease must be fought. War against disease must be fought by health professionals and community together. It's not possible of individual. Health professional and community should come together and interact equally against the war of diseases. State responsibility. So Constitution has given the right to the states or responsibility to the states to have favorable environment health facilities for health and welfare. Most of countries has accepted Alma-Ata Declaration Health for All to the primary health care approach, as well as WHO has goal right for health, and every constitution they have made the health and each and every socio-economic development of each and every nations based on the health of individual. International level. Some international agencies are there voluntary on the basis of the mankind. They are providing the various services for maintaining the health of the individuals. So help is provided in the form of technical support, certain machineries they are providing where it is not available or affordable. Healthcare material they are providing, especially diagnostic measures, operative measures or drugs, education and training for various health team members, for nurses, doctors, paramedical members are there, or even every individuals how to take care of their health, healthy habits, providing funds, money, and providing the managerial supports, management level or management structures are there. Most common international agencies they are taking care of the health, that is a WHO, World Health Organization. UNICEF. UNICEF is United Nations International Child Emergency Fund. Especially these are taking care most of the childs along with the mother, pregnant mothers are there. Red Cross societies, these mainly related to the soldiers and those are injured in calamities, disasters. It may be natural disaster, it may be acquired disasters, wars are there, epidemics are there. They are taking care. Conclusion: maintain the health is easy than the treating of disease. Treating needs specialty members, lot of money, lot of space, and we cannot perform certain activities. So our job, our health, our happiness may get disturbed. Choose the health, so take the efforts and help. So you have to choose only health. Every individual has to choose the health and they have to take the efforts. In some cases, they take the help from others. Be healthy, stay happy and satisfied. Thank you for patient listening of whole webinar. It was related to health, what is disease, how to prevent it, and main of that it is individual responsibility. You have to take the efforts for your health, your family, your society, nations, ultimately words. Thank you, IGP team members, for providing a great opportunity for me and those are listeners.
Thank you so much, sir, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will be back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back to our participant. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Sir, our first question is from Flomi. Hi everyone. Good evening, Sir Sunil Kothani. Why do people with low immunity prone to diseases? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Clomi. Immunity means its resistance powers against the disease. So it is low naturally in the children, old age members, and certain conditions like pregnancies. So immunity power, our body fighting power is less, then we'll get the various diseases. Take simple example of military. If military is weak, the other country members they will enter to our area. Same like our immunity is our military. They are preventing many diseases, communicable diseases as well as non-communicable diseases. Also, we are considering the immunity of psychological power, toughness of the mind, struggling to each and every situations, coping with favorable as well as unfavorable situations. That strong mind is important. It will prevent certain mental illness. Physical immunity, it prevents the communicable diseases. That's why low immunity, they are very prone for diseases. In that cases, we are giving the vaccination for the children to improve their immunity power, and certain protective measures do not have the agent disease causing contact to such children. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. Sir, our next question is from Ishaya. What is the main challenge to primary diseases prevention?
Primary disease prevention. So we have discussed four levels of disease prevention: primordial, primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primary disease prevention, also we having two actions are there. One is the health promotion, second is the specific protection. In health promotion, your healthy habits are there, environmental structures, home, there will be waste management, safe water supplies there. Then social relations are very important here. This promotes our health. And second is the specific protection. Specific protection, we are taking in certain conditions. If the nutrition lacking is there, take the supplementary nutrition. When you are as a uh, driving or you are riding something, you have to have helmet, seat belt, and certain leather things. When you as a worker, you have to use certain safety measures. Helmet, boots are there, leather boots are there, specific training for the work. So health promotional activities as well as specific protections are important. Vaccination very important to prevent many diseases. So in challenges, the getting these things, because every nation still they are not fully aware about the importance of health. So they are providing comparatively less funds to the health. But nowadays, awareness of every individuals, they will make politicians and financial members, legal members to improve the structures for health, legal structure for health laws, funds for health services, as well as the members' education and other facilities for the health.
Thank you so
Thank
much, sir,
you.
for your answer. Sir, our next question is from Aaron. Good evening, sir. What are some ways to boost our immune system? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Aaron. The question is very nice. How to boost the immune system? Very first and important, practice all the healthy habits. Proper diet, fresh air, safe water, exercise, work happily. These are the boosting immunity powers are there, because these are the six doctors of the natures are there. They are giving a lot of immune power to us: air, water, soil, no, sound. Second, we are seeing the immunity. There are two types: natural immunity and we are getting acquired immunity. Natural immunity we are getting from our parents through the genes as well as through the breastfeeding to the child. And second is acquired, person is taking efforts. This includes various vaccinations are there. Some primary vaccinations are, some secondary vaccinations are there, as well as in some cases if disease occurs, there are some antibodies are available. Antibodies, nothing but these are the drugs, they are directly and fastly killing the disease agent, directly killing the disease agents. Immunoglobulins are there or antibodies are there. Bodies means agents, disease, anti means opposite. They will prepare to elsewhere in the lab or in the uh, different members, maybe animals, other things, and you are taking certain product of that, that is a resistance power, immunity power, they will introduce to us. So remain healthy, thinking positively, well social interactions, as well as taking proper nutrition and taking various vaccinations as well as protective measures. These are nothing but all our immune system directly, as well as your mind should be very tough. Think positively in each and every situation. This is also mental immunity power is there. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. Sir, our next question is from Catherine. How to maintain our immune system healthy even though we have disease?
Okay. Thank you, Catherine. Some part of immune system we already discussed, but this is a specific question regarding the disease. So whenever any disease occurs as a early stage, you have to immediate any changes occurs in the body, you have to consult to the health team members. So it will be early identify, it will be diagnosed properly, and it will start the treatment. So the treatment cause, treatment process, and treatment measures, it will be very simple. If you have any one disease, you have to use other precautions to should not have other diseases or the disease complications. So prevention of the complications by early diagnosis and specific treatment when it is possible, when we will reach to the specific health team members and where the facilities are available. Secondly, in disease cases, for example, if the child is suffering with a diarrhea, so other things are there. Whatever the water is there, whatever the food is there, who is taking care of the child, they have to maintain the hygiene properly. In certain diseases, using the protective measures, generally we are saying as PPP, PPE means personal protective measures. So, as a patient and healthy members, they are using masks to prevent the respiratory diseases. They use the gloves to prevent contamination of the hands to other things. They use leather boots or gum boots to avoid contact with the water or hazardous things or injuries in the hospital areas. So, even for the disease, we have some specific protective measures, immunizations, or certain devices we are using to avoid further process of disease or any other its complication. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. Sir, our next question is from Nympha PM. How to stay healthy even without the vaccination?
So vaccination, it is a additional support to getting because there are still all the environmental conditions are not in our hand. Our body structure still is not 100% in our hand. So we may get certain diseases. And the vaccination is a simple once or twice you have to take easily everywhere it is available to prevent the diseases. But the question is regarding how to be healthy without vaccination. So healthy simple ways are there. First and important, healthy habits. One word gives the details. What is healthy habits? Do the exercise properly, take the good diet, work happily. When you are working, use the protective measures, use of uh, measures to prevent environmental pollutions, maintain the healthy relations and good social interactions. So consider you as an individual instead of that consider whole world is you. Then you will take care of whole world as well as you. Thank you.
But there is no more questions from our participants. So once again, thank you so much, sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topics. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, sir. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am, for proper coordinating and promoting me to interact with people. Thank you to whole team for providing such opportunity.
Honorable sir, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After the short video, we will back in our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure you presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching complete part 1, click Make us complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed, to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I am going to share the procedure again. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure your presence on our website. Find a running session and get enrolled. After watching complete part 1, click mark as complete. Move to the next, which is the learning test passing mark 80%. If passed, back to the course again to download your certificate. If failed, to retake the quiz. Download your certificate in PDF or JPG. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, is time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. For some technical problem, we cannot continue the quiz session from our website. So, to join the quiz session, you have to go www.slido.com and today quiz code is 3120577. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 43 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. Our first question is, which thing regenerates your healthy fully? Option 1, meat kit. Option 2, slug juice. Option 1 is the right answer, and 49% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Eden is holding the first position. Our second question is, your health is your responsibility. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer, and 100% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Eden is holding the first position. Our third question is, what are your responsibilities under the Health and Safety at Work Act? Option 1 to take care of self and others and ensure law is followed. Option 2 to make sure the doors are safe. Option 1 is the right answer, and 98% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Eden is holding the first position. Our fourth question is, your health is the responsibility of your option 1 doctors, option 2 self. Option 2 is the right answer, and 98% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Eden is holding the first position. Our fifth question is promoting your friend health your responsibility? Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer, and 62% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Eden is holding the first position. Our sixth question is, accepting responsibility for your actions is consider which dimension of health? Option 1 mental, option 2 physical. Option 1 is the right answer, and 49% people are right here. In the leaderboard, China is holding the first position. Our seventh question is, dash sugar is bad for your health? Option 1 the, option 2 dash. Option 2 is the right answer, and 53% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Tiffany is holding the first position. Our eighth question is, your health is this responsibility? Option 1 your own, option 2 your siblings. Option 1 is the right answer, and 98% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Tiffany is holding the first position. Our second last question of the evening session is, taking care of your health is your responsibility? Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer and 100% people are right here in the leaderboard. Tiffany is holding the first position. Our last and final question of the repeating session is, looking after your health is completely your responsibility. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 is the right answer and 95% people are right here. So congratulations to our online quiz competition in your top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end like button, I again want to thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.